Happy Vlogmas day 6. Can you believe it? We're almost halfway done. Happy Tuesday. I think today's gonna be a work from home day because I have, I think, 6 calls all day long. And sometimes when that happens, it's like, what is the point of going into the office if I'm just gonna be on calls all day? So I think that today's gonna be a work from home day, and then tomorrow definitely going into the office because my Vancouver peeps are coming in for our Christmas party on Thursday, but they're coming tomorrow. So we'll have like an office day together tomorrow and then Thursday as well. And then Wednesday, Thursday night, I have plans with my work peeps. So it's gonna be pretty full on. So I thought, okay, today can be like a work from home, take my calls, get my work done. And then tomorrow, Thursday, will just be pretty full on. So that's what I'm gonna do. It is 10 o'clock and I've just been starting my work, having my coffee. I haven't had any of my calls yet, just kind of like easing into the day. And I was pretty tired this morning. I didn't wake up at 7. I think I woke up at like 8, which is good because last night I did say that I needed some rest, and I listened to another sleep cast. I listened to the Holiday Chalet and it was so cozy. I honestly love listening to the sleep casts. If you have never tried Headspace, I think the meditations are good too, but to be honest, I don't really use the meditations. But I think there's a free trial that you can try, so definitely try the sleep cast, especially during the holiday season. They're so cozy and they really help to like get you to fall asleep, or at least they really help me. We actually have a membership through like Max Works benefits plan, which is like kind of iconic. Like, okay, Arc'teryx go off. So I actually get it for free because I'm on like this family plan that like Matt gets through work. So anyways, iconic. We love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna get back to work. I just wanted to say hello and welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. I'm not sure how interesting today is gonna be, but I'm gonna bring you along anyways, okay? Okay. I just made some bacon because I had it in my fridge. I was going to prep this with like my breakfast items this week, but it just hasn't happened. So I think I'm just gonna eat it plain as a snack. I kind of overcooked it honestly, and it kind of all stuck together, but I love bacon, so it's gonna be delish. And for lunch, I'm having some leftover chicken Caesar salad. I really hope that today isn't just me showing you what I'm eating in between work calls, but I can't promise it's not gonna be that. Okay, I haven't really been doing a great job of like managing my emotions today because I've just been sitting at my laptop like a little work gremlin, and I've just been letting my to-do list overwhelm me. So I'm going to step outside for a little 10-minute break, 15-minute break. I'm gonna walk to Starbucks, grab myself a coffee as a little pick-me-up, and I think just getting like a little walk in and some fresh air will help. I have 35 minutes until my next call, and then I'm in calls from 3 all the way to like 5:30. So this is the perfect window for me to get some fresh air, get some steps in, get a coffee, and just calm down, because honestly all is well. I will get everything that I need to get done, but sometimes, especially if you work like with a remote like digital team, there's always so much happening like on Slack, on emails, and your to-do list, and doing calls, and it can be very overwhelming. And if you feel overwhelmed sometimes, like I do too, we all do, no one is just going through their work day just completely peaceful. I mean, that would be the dream, but it just like isn't the reality. So this is your sign to take a break, because I haven't taken a break yet, and it's 2:25 and I really need a break. So let's go have a break, okay? I'm sorry, but it's 13 degrees. It is December. That makes me very concerned for global warming. Okay, so I got a London fog. I've been loving getting London fogs recently. It's just been really hitting, but I should have gotten just 1 tea bag. I just like threw one out because 2 tea bags in a grande is just too much. With the black tea, it just like makes it too strong, you know? But anyways, the walk felt great. My heart rate is a bit elevated. I'm sure that's gonna help my mood. And now we're back to it, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna give the book a 3. And I really, like everything that everyone has said, I've really resonated with. I thought that I personally love memoirs and I love celebrity memoirs. And I think that the main thing that stood out to me was that it felt very surface level and basic. And in one way that kind of is like Britney. I feel like she's kind of, people have talked about her being like stunted in her growth, like developmentally, where she's like stopped developing at the age that she became super famous at. And so in one way, it being very basic and surface level kind of makes sense to me, because I feel like that could be kind of like where she's at, like developmentally. But I think the main thing that stood out to me was like, we know that her journey has been so much messier and so much more like traumatic and like toxic, and like she's just been through so much, and it like wasn't reflected in the book. Maybe if like you didn't really know, if you hadn't followed Britney, you'd be like, oh wow, she's opening up in this book. But to me, it was like, it didn't feel like she really opened up at all. Like there was moments where she was like, you know, like I was called fat. Like that is not, we know that that's not like the most traumatic thing that happened to Britney. You know what I mean? Like even talking about the conservatorship, and like I think that she mentioned a little bit about like drugs and alcohol, but I think there was a lot more like either like substance abuse or her being medicated for like her mental illnesses. I think that like that was a huge part. It's like a huge part in even how she is now, because it has like I know that she's been like heavily like sedated, and so there's just so many like complex things. I just felt like they didn't talk about that in the book as much as I wanted them to, and so I was just kind of like a bit disappointed. And I just wanted like a book like written by Britney. Like even if you put her Instagram captions like all together, it would probably tell you more of an accurate representation of what her story has been like. But again, if there's like trauma and like drugs and all of this other stuff, like maybe even her memory isn't great. Like, so it kind of makes sense that this book would kind of be all over the place. But I just wanted more, and I read it in I think 2 days, so it was very quick. Okay, I'm done work, and now I'm gonna make some dinner. So I'm gonna make some spaghetti and meatballs. So I have this extra lean ground beef. I like getting extra lean because I just like feel like the lean just has like too much fat in it, and you end up having to like drain a lot of it out. So sometimes we do meat sauce, but honestly I love a meatball because you can like add in a bunch of flavor. So I think I'm gonna do classic spaghetti and meatballs tonight. So I will show you how I make them. I don't really follow a recipe, I just cook with my heart. So we'll do this, some salt, pepper, oregano, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, an egg, and some panko, and I just put it in a bowl, get in there with my hands, and then I will cook them on the stove. Okay, this is like a very basic cooking tip, but unless you have not heard this, when you're cooking pasta, you must take a little bit of the pasta water and set it aside and add it to the sauce. It basically helps the sauce stick to the noodles and not just like slip right off, and it will make for like a nice creamy, delicious pasta in sauce type situation. So if you didn't know that, you must. Okay, I'm almost positive that she's not watching this, but hopefully not. Anyways, I got these 2 books for my Secret Santa at work, and I'm really excited about it. I ordered them from Indigo like a couple weeks ago, honestly, and I was nervous that they weren't gonna come in time, but thankfully they came yesterday. So I'm gonna wrap these up and make sure that they're all ready. And I was gonna get some new wrapping from HomeSense, but then I remembered that I actually picked up this wrapping from IKEA when I saw it, and I think it's so cute. I love this kind of like traditional Christmas vibe, you know? So I actually think I'm gonna wrap it, or maybe I could wrap one, like I could wrap both individually and do maybe like this one and this one, I think would be super cute. And then hopefully I think I have some white ribbon that I can tie it all up. So yay! This will be my first Christmas gift that I'm wrapping.